Hello there, friends and RC family. My name is Alec from High Noon Hobbies, and this time on the channel, we're taking a look at a very clean Class 3 run for the final Northern qualifying round of the North vs. South Utah RC Crawling Championship 2023. If you're new to the channel, I very much appreciate you checking it out. I hope you will stick around, watch at least this video, see if this content seems worth your while, and consider subscribing so that then I can run more giveaways like this. So make sure to get involved, get signed up for the High Noon Hobby 3K giveaway. 3,000 subscribers. Thank you all very much, each and every one of you. It absolutely means the world to me, and this is such a supportive and incredible community, and I'm just honored to be a part of it. So go ahead and go to highnoonhobby.com/3K giveaway for your chance to win High Noon Hobby Sling Pack and all sorts of accessories and goodies to go along with it. Just a little thank you from me to you for being a part of this awesome community. Thank you all. It wouldn't be possible. None of this would be possible without your guys' help. So get entered before June 9th at 11:59 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. We will be announcing the winner of that pack, of the Sling Pack, on June 11th at the live stream, High Noon live stream on June 11th, which is a normal Sunday High Noon live stream time. But today we are back out at the beautiful Chimney Rock near Little Moab for the final qualifying round in the north for the North vs. South RC Crawling Championship. North vs. South Utah RC Crawling Championship 2023. And this is actually the final qualifying event in total. This is the last one where you could potentially qualify for a spot for the finals, which will be happening this weekend. So if you're in the area, don't forget to check it out. We have some awesome things planned for the event. We've got tons of cool people coming out there. Lots of the sponsors will be joining us, so definitely not one you're going to want to miss. Plus, Desert Mountain is a new location for anyone who hasn't been into RC for very long, or for those of you who have been competing for 15 plus years, you might recognize Desert Mountain from some of the earliest and coolest, in my opinion, RC competitions that have happened in Utah. So definitely excited to see everyone come out and compete in this new to us or new to me location. I've spent some time out there with Scumbag RC scouting some lines, and it is definitely very rad. But speaking of rad lines, this course that we're taking a look at here is the final Class 3 course. We're going to take a look at Cameron, or Jinja Ninja RC, hitting this course and see how he does on it. This is full of quite a few kind of surprisingly difficult obstacles. There are definitely a few that are not too difficult, but overall I would say that this course is certainly a test even for a Class 3 truck. So let's get into it and see what happens. Gate 1 here, just a nasty overhang, but Cameron doing a great job using that rear wheel steer, setting himself up correctly, and then using the rear wheel steer to give that pressure and really... Oh, there's a mosquito in my room. Dang it, and I didn't get it. But so sorry, guys. Using that pressure on the rear wheel steer to really force his rear axle into that ledge and give him the leverage he needs to get up and over while avoiding that cone on the far driver's side. Now, 2 was made more difficult by the arrow cone there for 3, kind of a bit of a keeper, keeping you down low, almost like a boundary line, but it wasn't. So you had to kind of side hill your way across. That wasn't too difficult thanks to Cameron's rear wheel steer. You can see he did the method that I totally would have chosen, which is essentially just getting yourself more or less at a bit of a like 40-degree angle or so to the top, like perpendicular to the top with your truck, and just use your four-wheel steer to keep you at that angle. That seems to be one of the most consistent and safest ways to side hill on a four-wheel steer vehicle. Now this gate right here was a doozy. Real doozy. Gate number 4 definitely tripped up a lot of people. You had to really take your time and set yourself up properly properly for that. Cameron doing an excellent job of demonstrating that, avoiding that that hole that is below the gate once you actually pass your front tires through. Tended to want to pull people in all sorts of different directions that they didn't want to go, and if you didn't set up for that hole properly by getting that rear end really high up like you saw Cameron do in his approach to gate 5, or to gate 4, my apologies, you ended up kind of sliding, and the rear ended up sliding into that gate. Now, gate number 5 was a bit more menacing than anything, kind of on the cliff's ledge. Same with 6 there. 6 was a bit of a side hill headed into this next very technical, difficult section. Now, this is a moment to pause and reflect on Cameron's decision making when it comes to taking timeouts and really positioning himself well so he can see what his truck is doing. This is actually a comment that I received on one of the more recent previous videos on the channel. Someone mentioned that they noticed the way that more competent or more experienced drivers set themselves up on the course. And I'm not talking about the way they set their trucks up so much as the way they set their bodies up so that they can actually see what's going on. Again, we're going to take another pause here so Cameron can relocate himself to a better place on the course for the next gates. You can see me doing the same thing as well with the camera, but it's really important to take these moments and realize that you can pause the time and you can get yourself situated so that you're not in a weird position where you can't see what's going on with your truck. Cameron does an excellent job of this. He's really, I think he sets a high bar when it comes to both truck positioning, but also body positioning, and really making sure that he's in the right place at the right time, and that he's taking advantage of the fact that you can take timeouts, that you can take a pause and reset yourself. Obviously, the truck can't move during that timeout, but that's no biggie. All he's trying to do is make sure that he's in the right place so that he can see what's going on. You can see he didn't take a timeout there, just quickly bumped himself up to this boulder so that he can see what he's doing for this bonus line. Now, back to the gates themselves. Gate number 7 and gate number 8 there. Gate number 7 is pretty tough. Coming down that descent and then trying to stem over that gap into gate number 7 was a rough one. I think Cameron did an absolutely fantastic job. Again, leveraging that four-wheel steer when his back started kind of sliding down when he was on his way into the gate. He managed to negate the effects of that by steering himself into the ledge, which stopped that slide and also put him in a fairly perfect position to get through gate number 7 without any sort of issue. Now, headed through the bonus, made that bonus look relatively easy. That is not an easy bonus whatsoever. The line to that bonus is actually over to the passenger side, heading over to the right and then pushing your way into the left at the very, very top, right at the bonus essentially. Cameron took a couple of attempts to find that line, but as soon as he noticed it, he didn't hesitate hitting it, and he had no problem getting up and through that bonus, and he actually didn't even have to take a reverse to get through it, which was excellent. So the last bonus is located here after gate 9, in between gate 9 and gate 10, and this is another one where it's a high consequence gate, if nothing else, but I figure it is also a fairly difficult one as well. Cameron positioning his body well so that he can see the entire gate from up above. You can see he's even putting himself at a bit of risk towards the edge of this cliff so that he can make sure that he is lined up correctly for it. Leveraging his presets on this controller so he can get that nice four-wheel steer precision coming into it, dropping that rear axle down low, and then working his way through the gate. An excellent approach to the gate, and really just unfortunately here he ends up snapping back into another preset as he's passing through the gate, and he taps the cone. But an honest man nonetheless. He calls himself out on it and takes the 10 for that gate on the bonus, which is super unfortunate because he would have had a really, really clean run. Still a fantastic run, still excellent driving through and through, but it is unfortunate that that preset cost him that gate. Now he's just going to cruise through gate 10 here with just a few seconds to spare, and great job, Cameron. always showing us how it's done on the hard lines. That is all I have for that run, but finishing off with a +1 and a 550 on that course is very, very respectable. Cameron did an excellent job. There were tons of awesome runs from this event. I can't wait to show you guys more, but mostly I can't wait to show you guys some coverage of the North versus South finals. It's just going to be an absolute blast, and I hope to see as many of you out there as can possibly make it. But just for our entertainment, to close this video out, this is a little competition we held between all of the kids that were out at the final Northern qualifying round. Now, everyone that participated in this did so willingly. This is a competition to see who could get the bottle empty on the top of their head at the very end first, and we were all kind of having a hard time figuring out who actually won, but it ended up being Daniel's kid here. A little bit of help from Dad, but hey, all's fair and good fun. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is all I have for you on this video. I appreciate you making it to the end. If you did like this video, go ahead and give it a like, and remember to subscribe to High Noon Hobby for new content like this every single week. I appreciate your video suggestions. Leave them down in the comment section down below, and I hope that you guys learned something from today's video, or if not, I hope you at least got to enjoy watching Cameron absolutely destroy this course. I know that I both learned something and enjoyed him hitting the course, so it was a twofer for me. But until next time, guys, I hope you... Ooh, who's joining us out for the finals? This is the Friday before the finals. Finals are happening tomorrow out at Desert Mountain near Dell, near Little Sahara. If you're unfamiliar, look up Desert Mountain on Google Maps and get your butt out there. The exact pin for the comp spot is on the Northern Slut Crawlers versus Southern Crawlers Facebook page. You can get on that Facebook page. You can get the exact pin. Luke posts it on there, as well as most of the Utah-based Facebook pages. So if you're a member of any of them, you might have seen the post already. If not, you can go to our specific Facebook page for this comp finals and you will see the pin there. But I hope I see you all out there. If I don't, enjoy some scale trailing, maybe some hard lines, but hopefully you get to enjoy some hard lines with us. It's going to be a very good time. I know we're going to do Class 2 on Saturday, Class 3 on Sunday. It's going to be a full weekend of events. Really, really sweet. Lots of awesome sponsors. All of the sponsors, or a bunch of the sponsors, are coming out to join us. We've got Neil from SL3D RC. He's the one that he's the mastermind behind the squid inserts. He's going to be out there as well. The whole crew, the slut crawlers, everyone's going to be out there. Be there or be square, my friends. But if you can't make it, I totally understand. I get it. We'll see you on the next one. All right. Cheers. And I almost forgot, make sure to sign up for the 3K giveaway, highnoonhobby.com/3K giveaway. Make sure to get entered before June 9th at 11:59 p.m. MST, and then be there on June 11th for the announcement of the winner of the High Noon Hobby Sling Pack with the accessory kit, patches, all that sorts of goodness you will get so that you can be part of the OG crowd with the OG Sling Pack. All right, guys, that's all I've got for real this time. We'll see you soon. Cheers.